JavaScript ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ HTML CSS? Was it easy or difficult? Easy. Similar to what I thought. Okay. Similar to what I thought. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Online students, good afternoon. Very, very good afternoon. How are you all? Enjoyed the holidays? Did Ganesh Visarjan everything? Did ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? Okay. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಎರಡನೇ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ತೆಗಿಬಾರ್ದು, ಮೂರನೇ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. ಬಾಯ್ಸ್, ನೀವು ಚಂದ ತೆಗಿಯಕ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಾ? ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಚಂದ ತೆಗಿಯಕ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು? ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಫುಲ್ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೈ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕೋ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನನಗೆ ಕಿತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಕಣೋ. ನೀವು ಗಣೇಶ ಇಡ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಅದನ್ನೇ ತಾನೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. Online students, what about you people? Enjoyed your holidays? Nice, no? ನಾನ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ದಿನ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮಿಬ್ರು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಜಾರಾಗಿದ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಸತ್ಯ. ಅವರಂತೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಊರಂತೂ ದೇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. Why you didn't come? ಅಷ್ಟು ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ 2 days. Okay. What we did last class? What we did last class? Last class ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ last class ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ last class. Friday ತಾನೆ? What we did last class? Pseudo classes. What are the different types of pseudo classes we learned? You don't answer. You don't answer. You know. These people don't know. Yeah, what are the different types of pseudo classes? Link, hover, valid, invalid, focus, and child elements. First child, last child, and nth child. Yes or no? And what else we learned? Yes, sati focus madli. Over right. Yes, we learned about pseudo classes. Today we will learn something called as semantic elements. See, semantic elements, you will not follow it anywhere. You don't have to create any web page for that. But you should know what is semantic elements and what are the different types of semantic elements. Okay? No need to go in depth. I'll just tell you in a brief. Okay? But they will ask you what is semantic elements. You should have a general idea of what is semantic elements. Okay? Clear? Online students, clear? Online students, please reply. Okay, what do you mean by semantic? What do you mean by semantic? Semantic. Cement alla, semantic. What do you mean by semantic? Now you have done. What do you mean by semantic? ಬೇರೆದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ತಾನೆ, ತೆಗೆದು ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ. What do you mean by semantic, guys? Your name is Rakshita, right? Not semantic elements ನೋಡು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನ್ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ. Yeah, online students. Jashwant, what happened to you? Why are you not coming to the class? Jashwant, I'm really missing your smile. ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋರಂತೂ ನಗದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ನಾನೇ ನಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅವನೊಬ್ಬನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು. He'll always be smiling. Yeah, Now, what do you mean by semantic elements? Because I'm in hometown. Okay. Come soon. Yeah, what do you mean by semantic? That is used to define some meaning. That is called as semantic. So now what do you mean by semantic element or semantic tag? Okay. Can I say semantic elements is nothing but which says something about the content is called as semantic elements? Yes, please take down the first definition. Semantic elements. Semantic elements. In that one, take down the tag which says something about the content. The tag which says something about the content is called as semantic tags. So what is non-semantic tags? Non-semantic tags. Obviously, that's straight and the opposite. What do you mean by non-semantic tags? The tags which say nothing about the content. The tags which say nothing about the content is called as non-semantic tags. Can you give me an example? Till now, whichever tags you people have used, can you tell me which are the semantic tags in that? Like you people have learned formatting tags, heading tags, paragraph tags, link, break, everything you have learned. Now tell me, according to the definition, what is semantic tags telling? Which says something about the content, not about the tag, which says something about the content is called as semantic tags. Can you give me an example of semantic tags? Forms, tables, then only those. Paragraph tag will not say. Will it say? Bold tag, italic tag, emphasis tag. Okay, which are non-semantic tags? Can I say break tag? Break tag. Will you give any content to the break tag? What will happen? It just adds a break to the page. Yes or no? Break from one line to another line. So can I call it as non-semantic tag? It is saying something. But I don't know what it is saying. I know that in that break, I'll not be passing any content. But instead that performs some action. What is that action? It just gives breaks from one line to another line or from one page to another page. Yes. Clear with semantic tags and non-semantic tags? Yes. Now take down the types of semantic tags. The types of semantic tags. In that one, you have the very first one. Called as header. So for an example, this header tag is a paired tag. What do you mean by paired tag? The tag which has both opening tag and closing tag. That is called as paired tag. Yes or no? So now what do you mean by this header? Generally, what do you mean by header? Which means in that header you will be passing some heading, the main contents. Yes or no? So now if you compare the same thing to a web page, if you consider the same thing to a web page, if this is a web page, have you seen this Amazon web page? Any web page you take, Amazon website, Flipkart, Myntra, whichever you want you take. Okay. So you will be having a logo here. Yes or no? And you will be having list of links here. Have you seen it? So that is called as header. Okay. So the next one, you have something called as nav. What do you mean by this nav? It is navigating. What will it navigate? Obviously, links only it has to navigate. Yes or no? So now, how to write the program for this? So for an example, let me consider your HTML structure. Okay. Example, consider that you have the first tag, that is your header tag. Okay, you have your first tag, that is your header tag. So inside this header tag, what I will try to do is, I will mention something called as h1 and I will take it as heading 1 and I will close this h1 tag. Clear till here? Clear till here? Now, if I have to print list of links, I said navigation is nothing but obviously nav means you have to navigate. Obviously, you cannot navigate paragraph tags, but you can only navigate with links. Yes or no? So this I will use the tag called as navigation tag. I will use the tag called as navigation tag. Why this navigation tag is used? To display the list of links. Yes or no? How to display the links now? Now, the links whichever you display, is it in ordered list form or unordered list form? Ordered or unordered? Unordered list. Yes or no? So I will mention a UL tag here. And if I have to print list of links or links, how will I do it? I will be using A. First I have to mention LI, yeah? Okay, first I have to mention LI. After that, if I have to print the very first link called as help, how should I print? So can I write it like A href is equals to link, and then I have to pass some content to it. Yes or no? So shall I take it as home? And then I will close this anchor tag. Correct? Yes or no? If I want to pass the second link called as about, how should I pass? I will say li, I will say a href is equals to, I will say this is link 1, this is link 2, and then I will say it as about us. And then let me close this anchor tag. So list of links you can give by using which one? First, you have to always give the header. Yes. After the header, you have, if you want, you can consider this h1, or if you don't want, just leave it. Okay. Then you have, if I have to print list of links, because I have already said you, in this header, you will either be having the introduction, or you will be having the list of links. You will be having list of links. So if you have to alone, you cannot have header. Yes or no? You have to navigate from one place to another place, or from one page to another page. So then you will be using your navigation tag. Okay. Then you will be printing list of links. How many ever links you want, you print. Okay. Then after this, I have to close the UL tag. Then I have to close the which tag? Nav tag. And then I have to close the header tag. Clear with this? Clear with this? So navigation and header and navigation is linked with each other. Navigation and header is linked with each other. Means it is dependent on each other. Without having navigation, you cannot give header. Without header, what I will print? I have already said you, it is nothing but introduction of any web page or list of links to be printed on the web page. Yes or no? So obviously I have to have links. If I have to have links, I have to have this navigation bar. Yes or no? Ma'am, why have you given this unordered list? Obviously your links will be in unordered list only. If you don't want a list, see, first of all, it is saying list of links. Obviously you have to take some list. Yes or no? It cannot be in an ordered list form, but it can be in an unordered list form. Yes. So only I have used the navigation tag. I have mentioned the unordered list tag name, and then I have printed the list of tags, links of those particular links. Clear? Done? You just have to know this. That's all. There's no web page for this. Okay? Clear? Done? Next one you take down. Guys, are you people understanding? Online students? Online students, are you people understanding? Please reply in the chat box. Only Uday is present in the class. Others all are sleeping. Anu? Teju? Okay. Next one, take down article tag. Article. So what do you mean by article, guys? What do you mean by article? Article. What do you mean by article tag? Article tag and your section tag is interrelated with each other. What is, first you tell me, what do you mean by article? What do you mean by article? Which says something. Article which says something. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now, if you consider this is one page, this is one web page. Generally, if you consider one article, you will, if suppose some heroine article has come, okay, so you will have the name of the heroine. Yes or no? You will have the name of the heroine, you will have the picture of the heroine. Yes or no? After that, you will be having some information about her age, weight, everything you will have there. Yes or no? So if you consider the same thing in a web page, so if you open Amazon web page, and you search for one product, you open Amazon web page and you search for some product, okay, again the same thing here, you will be having list of products like this. Yes or no? You will be having list of products like this. So in this products also, you will be having the name of that product. Yes. And then you will be having the picture of that product. Yes. And then you will be having some lists of some description about it. Yes or no? So that is nothing but your article. Ma'am, then what is section, ma'am? So now, if I consider the very first article, okay, if I consider the very first article, consider this is one article, okay, you will be having heading here. Yes or no? In heading, you will be having the name, anything. So can I consider that as one section? Can I consider that as one section? In article, that is the first section. Which may be the second section? The image. Yes. Which may be the third section? The description about them. Yes. Yes or no? Correct? So, article is nothing but the complete thing which consists of your main content, sub-content, image, description. That is called as one article. Now, what do you mean by section? Each content which is there inside that. First one, the heading. So, if you take the same example of that heroine, okay. So, name can be considered as one heading. Image can be considered as another one section. Her weight, height, everything can be considered as another one section. So in that one complete article, you have three sections. Yes or no? Sections is nothing but like paragraph. It is not paragraph. It is like a paragraph. Clear? Done? Yes. Now how to write the program for this one? Can anyone tell? How to write the program for this one? So after the body tag, let me consider one tag that is nothing but your article tag. Yes or no? Let this be H1 as heading. Okay. After that, what I have to consider? After that, which one? I have said section. Okay. I will consider this as section. So now how to write the section tag? How to write, guys? So inside that section, first section is over. What may be the first section? Can I say something called as main content? Yes or no? Can I say, okay, forget about main content. Can I say something called as introduction? Yes, introduction about that particular article. Then how to write this? How to write this? Can I say something like H1? Can I say something like introduction? And let me close this H1 tag. So now you will be having different sections, no? You will be having different sections. One is for introduction, one is for image, one is for description. Yes or no? So if you have to identify it uniquely, what you will be using? If you have to identify it uniquely, what you will be using? Only ID. You can use class also. You can use selectors. Yes. In that, we can use only two types of selector. One is either ID or one is class. Can I use ID? Okay, what name can I give for this ID? What name can I give for this ID? Online students. Can I give the ID name as intro? Yes or no? Can I close this? Yes. And consider that for the first section, you will be having some introduction, means obviously you will be having some paragraph inside that. Yes. So shall I consider one paragraph and I will say paragraph 1 and let me close this paragraph. Yes. So now one section is over. One section is over. What may be the next section? Generally, if you consider any post. Okay, what else may be there? First, according to that one, I said heading. Next one, image. Yes or no? How to mention that image? Again, I will be writing something like section and I will take ID is equals to img. Can I write like this? Yes or no? And then after that, can I take h2 tag and let me mention image? Yes. Yes or no? And after that, can I add one image here? How to add one image? img src is equals to, and then the link of that image. Yes or no? And then after this, can I close the section tag? Yes. Yes or no? After that, if I have to mention some description about it, again I will consider section id is equals to description. Then again I will write h2 is equals to description, and then just close the section. Yes. So there are 3 different sections in one single article. Is it always 3? Is it always 3? Depending upon your article, how many ever sections you are having, you should count. See, heading is one separate section. If you have subheading, that is also one separate section. Image, that is also separate. If you have link, that is also a separate section. So whatever is present in that particular post, can I call it as blog post? Can I call it as blog post or article? Article is nothing but post only, no? Can I call it as blog post? Yes or no? Clear with this? Clear with this? Next type of tag, you have something called as aside tag. You have something called as aside tag. Yes, Darshan, you can use it with div tag also. That is correct. To make it simpler, I considered with image, h1 tag and paragraph tag. Clear? Darshan? Darshan? Next one, you have something called as aside. Next one, you have something called as aside. What do you mean by aside? Side, ma'am, which is a side is called as aside. Correct? Correct? Oh, my dear students, reply na. Helkondidira illa. Offline students, I'm asking you people only. Nan original tone al kirchidre matra aur matadod. Alla? Okay, I cannot shout. It's only I'm talking very low. Melodily. What do you mean by aside? Yes, sir. What do you mean by aside? Keep it aside. What will you keep aside? Phone, dress, hair, content. What content will you keep it as aside? Now tell me, which is the content that you will get it aside? Which is the content? You see, whenever you open any web page, no, you will get some content at the side. Side. What may be that? Okay, I will tell like this. External content. Have you heard about this? External content. Come on, come on, come on. Where have you heard this? iframes. Yes or no? In your iframes, what you're doing? You're adding some external content inside that frame. Yes or no? Your aside is also same. Your aside and iframe is one and the same. But normally when you're using or when you're telling something about CSS, no. Normally when you're telling something about CSS, just HTML, you call it as iframe. When it is in CSS, you call it as aside. That too, when they mention what are the different types of semantic elements, then you mention only aside. Which is the page, how can you add external content? Ma'am, by using aside, ma'am, side clear? Side yes or no? So, this aside you will be using only when they mention something called as different types of semantic elements. Clear? Done. For aside, you don't have any program. Okay. Next one, you have something called as footer. 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 What do you mean by footer? What do you mean by footer, guys? Below the web page, you will be having something, no copyright, at something that is called as footer. Clear with semantic elements? You don't have any exercise for this. You just have to know what is semantic element. Clear with this? Yes? Yes or no? Online students, yes or no? I see only Darshan and Uday is replying. That's all. What about others? Still in Visarjan mode? Guys, ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಗಣೇಶನ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮುಳುಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ. Clear with semantic elements? Any doubt? Any doubt? Today we will learn a very beautiful topic. No festival mood, ma'am. Then in which mood are you? Okay. You learned about pseudo classes. Now we will learn about something called as pseudo elements. Pseudo elements alla, pseudo elements. PSEUDO. ಆಮೇಲೆ SUDO ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ pseudo ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. This pseudo elements. So guys, what are the different types of pseudo elements you saw? Sorry, pseudo classes you saw. You saw link, hover. Why hover is used? So why hover is used first of all? I'm not telling what action it performs. I'm saying why hover is used. While I was explaining for links, I explained 3 states: visited, unvisited, activated. Why do you use hover? For showing that it is acting like a visited state. Activate yavag agadu? When you click on that for a fraction of seconds, the color changes to red, no? That is activated state. Why do you use hover? To show that I am visiting that link. For that reason, you are using hover. Why do you use link? To say that it is still in unvisited state. Yes or no? Yes? Clear with this? Done? So now, in a paragraph, consider you have one paragraph, okay? Consider that you have one paragraph, okay? I will say this is beautiful class, something. You have some paragraph, okay? So if this is a paragraph, I will close this paragraph, okay? So now my requirement is, see, till now whatever you people used to do, you people were change. If I want to change the color of the entire paragraph, here you used to go to the P tag, then you would mention color, background color, whichever you want, you were mentioning that. And what used to happen? The entire paragraph color was getting changed. Yes or no? Entire paragraph color was getting changed. But now I don't want the entire paragraph color to change, but I want the very first letter. Which is the very first letter? T. So I want only this first letter color to get changed. I just want the very first letter of the paragraph to get changed. How to do? Panel. Yeah, you can use that also. But you can use another tag. You can use another tag. Sorry, you can use another something called as pseudo elements. Pseudo elements. In that one, the very first type of pseudo elements. How do you represent pseudo classes? You will use two columns. For pseudo elements, you will be using 4 columns. You will be using 4 columns. And if I want to change the very first letter, you will be using something called as first letter. This is the very first type of pseudo element. You people have seen this nth child, first child, last child, no? The very in the same manner you will be mentioning. So I have considered the paragraph that in that paragraph only I want to change the very first letter. So obviously I have to consider the element P here. Then I have to give the representation of pseudo element. Then which one I have to change? I want to change the first letter. So I will give first letter. And inside this, whatever properties you want, you pass. I will change. I want to change the color. Then close. Clear? Done? Yes or no? Now I want to change the very first line from this is beautiful till class. Consider, so if you have a full stop here, so can I consider this complete as one single sentence or line? Yes or no? If I want to change the first line of the paragraph, then you will be using the element name, the
By
representation
using
of
span also we can
element,
change.
and you will be mentioning it as first line. You will be mentioning it as first line. Clear? Done? Any doubt you have? Any doubt you have? Online students, clear? Now, for an example, okay, so this is one content. Okay, this is one content. Now, my requirement is I want to add the word, I want to add the word FPL before this. This is one content. Yes or no? So what I am saying is, before the content, I want to add the word called as FPL. Before this content, I want to add the word called as FPL. So then I will be using something called as what? Suppose if I take this as H3, this is good class. Okay. So inside this H3 tag, I have said this. Now what am I saying? Inside this, I want to mention the content called as FPL. Yes or no? So how to mention? So which tag is that? H3 tag. So don't you think that I have to consider the H3 tag here? The representation is with 4 dots. Now, am I saying that I have to add before the content or after the content? Before the content, so I have to use the word called as before. I have to use the word called as before. And what I will type here? What I have to give? I will give something called as content and I will type it as FPL with colon. Clear with this? Clear with this? Yes or no? Don't you think that before the content, I'm using the tag called as H3? Yes or no? So I'm using the element called as before. So now what is happening? I am telling the content is nothing but FPL. Yes, clear with this? Now if I have to mention after the content, you will be using after. Clear? Clear? Online students, clear? Online students, clear? Clear with this? Any doubts with pseudo elements? What are the different types of semantic elements? What are the different types of semantic elements? Just now I thought header, navigation, article, section, aside, footer. Yes, these are the semantic elements. You don't have semantic classes, but you have pseudo classes and pseudo elements. The different types of pseudo classes are link, hover, focus, valid, invalid, not pseudo class, child elements. Yes. What are the different types of pseudo elements you have? You have first letter, first line, before and after. Clear? Clear with this? Yes or no? Sorry. Before and after. See, that is what I said. I will just consider an example for one content. Okay. Consider that I want to print this one. I want to print this one. That is what I said. See, it is my own example I have taken. Nowhere it will be like that. Nowhere it will be like that. Suppose if you consider for paragraph tag. Now I have written this is beautiful class. No. Now I want to add some content before this. So what you will do? You will take the element name. Huh? But I'm using the pseudo elements. No. Directly I can add. I know that. Yes, I can add directly. But I want to use something called as, I want to represent it by using pseudo elements. That is the reason I will be using that content. I will be using something called as bit. Okay. I can represent like that. But which topic I'm doing now? I'm doing pseudo elements to make you people understand. See, you can do it with like that also. By using pseudo elements also you can do. By using pseudo elements, you will be typing it in CSS. Yes or no? If you want to add directly, you will be using HTML. Yeah. Got to know the difference? Yes? Clear with this? Online students, clear with this? Online students, clear with this? Others? Teju is not there in the class today. Okay. Okay. Next one, you have something called as animations and transform. Animations and transform properties. Till now, you people have seen just the still images. Yes or no? Freeze images. Now, you will see something called as animation and transformation. Okay. I will just show you one output. You people only see. Okay. Clear? Clear with pseudo elements and semantic elements? Any doubt you have? Any doubt anyone has? Please do ask me now only. Any doubts, guys? ಹೂನ ಅದಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ರೋ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಡೌಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಸ್ or no? For you people, you are only the doubt, no? Why I'm still alive ಅಂತ ಜೋಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಗಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕ ಹೌದಾ ನಿಂಗೆ ಏನ್ ತರ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತು Am I audible now? Guys, am I audible? Yes, you understood the task. Online students, did you people understood the task? No. Can anyone explain the task? I'm saying that, see, last class when you people learned, I taught you people how to draw a teddy bear. Yes or no? The same way I'm saying, draw any animal you want. I said dog. Okay. So if you see the output here, this image is moving. Yes or no? That too in a square manner. This output is moving. Yes or no, online students? Yeah, I can't shout. Please reply soon. So now I am saying that create one image for dog. Okay. And you create one image for some food. Okay. And make the dog run behind that food. Clear? Clear? My dear online students ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ bye bye ಬಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು. Yes ಅಂತವ್ರೆ. I know what they'll do. You people can do the task like this. How to do the task I will teach now. Okay? Clear? Can you show the code? Hello. If I had to show the code, why will I tell you to do the task? I can only do it now. First, I'll teach you for this one. Okay? Then you people do it for the next one. Clear? Done? Trust me, my previous class students, no, they had put my photo and they had made me run. Yes, they had done. ನೀವು ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ನನಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಅವಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay? Okay? So now, board is clear? What, Jashwant, why are you saying no? I will say animations .html. Hey, task is easy. Do it. Okay. So what's the shortcut? Shortcut. Shift 1, enter. What is this meta tag? I will teach you people. Don't worry. So what is the document name? The document name is nothing but animations and transform. Animations and transformations. Okay. Clear with this? Clear with this? Can someone get my specs box which is there in my bag, please? Yeah, shall we start? Okay. My very first requirement is, till now you people have learned, till now you people have just given one color. Yes or no? But now My requirement is I will give one color as red. After few seconds, it has to change to another color and it has to come back to its original color. Consider that I have given red first now. After few seconds, that red color should change to yellow color. Again, after few seconds, that yellow color should come back to its original color, that is red color. Clear? Done? We'll see how it works. Yes? Yes or no? Jora matadro. Okay. So now, inside this body tag, let me consider one paragraph tag. Inside the body tag, let me consider one paragraph tag and let me mention the class for that and I will take it as slide. I will take it as slide. What is this? Slide is nothing but I'm just taking a name. Okay. And then I will close this paragraph tag. Okay. So now for this slide, I want to give the border. I want to give some height. I want to give some width. I want to give some background color. Yes. So now I will be using the same which tag. I have to use which tag? Style tag. So now inside the style tag, for which one I am saying? For the paragraph tag. Yes or no? I am telling it for the paragraph tag. So now what I have to do here? What I have to do? Should I take P tag or should I take slide tag? Slide. So it is a class. So I have to say dot slide. I have to say dot slide. And what I said, I have to give the border to this. Yes or no? So let me give border. And then let me give 3 pixels. Let me give solid. And let me take this as dark blue. Okay. So now, if I alone give this and let me try to run this program, let me see how will I get the output. How will I get this output, guys? I'll go here, run. How will I get the output? Will I get one single line? I've got the one single line. Now I have to, why are you getting one single line? Because you have not passed any content inside that. Yes or no? I have not passed any content inside that. So now what I will do here? I will give some height to this. What height shall I give? What height shall I give? Shall I give 200 pixels? Yes. And let me give some width to it. And let me give around 500 pixels. And then after this, I want to give the background color. Yes or no? Let me give aquamarine. Okay. I'll save this. Go back. Refresh. Am I getting it? Am I getting it? Now, my task is after few seconds, I want this color, this background color and the border color to change. So now, can I say that I'm using two colors now? One color you have one color. So for the first one, you have border property. Yes or no? And the next one, you have background color. Next one, you have background color. Yes. So what is the first for the border? What I have given? I've given 2 pixels. I've taken it as solid and I've given it as what? Dark blue. Okay. And for the background color, I've given aqua. Yes or no? So now this is one color. Yes. I want to change this color. So can I say from and to? From this color, change to another color. So this is from. Yes or no? And for 2, let me give it as, from, okay. Now, if I have to change from one color to another color, till now you people were using single colors. Yes or no? If I have to change from one color to another color, I will be using one annotation. I will be using one annotation that is nothing but at, can you see here? At keyframes. At keyframes. Now I am trying to do animation here. I have to give some animation name. Yes or no? Already for paragraph, I've given it as slide. Let me take it as sliding. Okay. So now I will take it as sliding. And now I want to change. Now, what is my very first requirement? I want to change from this color to another color. From this color to another color. Yes or no? So now I will be using something called as from. Okay. Now inside this, I will say I want the background color. Which background color shall I give? Which background color? Tell soon. Red, yellow, red, crimson. Okay. Now I want to give some border to this. Yes. Yes or no? Border and okay. Let me give it around 5 pixels. Let me give solid and let me give crimson match yellow. Okay. Clear? Now I have given only from. I have given only from. Should I give 2 color? Yes or no? 2 color kodbeka kodbarda? I'm changing from one color to another color. So now I have to mention something called as 2. Yes or no? So now inside this 2, again I will give background color and let me take it as okay, and let me give the border to this. Border I will give 10 pixel and I will give something called as groove. You have another one type of style called as groove. Okay, and for this groove I'll give which color? Red. I'll save this. I'll save this. Okay, now what I have to do here? Will I get the program? Will I get? I'm not getting it. Why? Why? I'm not getting it. Why? You have said, you have given the animation name. Okay, correct. You have said from this color, I want to change to this color. Yes or no? Are you telling to which element I have to pass that? So to which element I have to pass that? Don't you, which is the element I have created here? For this paragraph only I have to use, no? For that paragraph only I have used the name called as slide. Yes or no? For that slide only I have added this one. Yes or no? I have given the border, I have given the height, width, the background color. Yes or no? Now what I have to do? For that slide only I have to change the color, no? Yes or no? So now what I will do here? Inside the same thing, I will say some property called as animation name. What is my animation name? What is my animation name? Sliding. 1 second. Yes or no? Yes or no? Next one, I have to give something called as animation duration. I will give it around 3 seconds. Yes. After that, I will give another one property. Okay, let me first save this. Will the code run? See, I'll again refresh. It is getting changed. It is getting changed. But see, when I refresh, only the color is changing. Ma'am, I want it in a loop format, ma'am. I want it in a loop format. So then what I will do here, I will use another one property called as, I will use another one property called as animation. I will use something called as animation iteration count. Animation iteration count, and I will keep it to infinite. And let me save this, go back, refresh. Am I doing anything? Am I doing anything? Ma'am, blue color kotidrala ma'am, starting go. But I changed the color there, no? Yes or no? Clear with this? Am I doing anything? Am I doing anything? It is getting changed. So if you have to change with 2 colors, first of all, if I have to change the color, if I have to change the color from one color to another color, after few seconds, I will be using one annotation called as keyframes. Yes or no? For that keyframes, you are supposed to pass one animation name. Yes or no? For that one, what are the different types of animation properties we saw now? For the keyframes, if I have to change two colors, then you will be using from and to. Yes, you will be using from and to. Now, and then after that, we saw some animation properties like you have to give the animation name, animation, duration. That is what I said. After few seconds, the colors should change. Animation duration, and if it has to get continuously in a loop format, then I will be using animation iteration count is infinite. Am I doing anything? See, by itself it is doing everything. Yes or no? Now, my another requirement is, ma'am, I want to, this box is here. Ma'am, I want to slide it, ma'am. I want to move this towards the right, ma'am. How to do? I want to move this towards the right. Then you will be using something called as transform properties. Then you will be using something called as transform properties. Now, where to add this transform properties? So now, if you come here, I will say something called as transform, and I will use something called as translate. Ma'am, why are you using this translate method? Now I said I want to move, then you will be using the property called as translate. Transform, translate. Transform, translate. So now let me, first of all, if I'm still, there is zero movement. Yes or no? Every image I'm mentioning it in the form of pixels. So can I give it a 0 pixel? Yes or no? Yes. Now, from this place, it has to move towards my right. Yes or no? So again, I have to give some pixel and push it. Yes or no? So then again, I will use something called as transform, and I will use again the property called as translate, and I will give 120 pixel. Okay. Will it happen, guys? Will it happen? Am I doing anything? Am I doing anything? Don't you think that it is getting sliding? It is getting slided? Yes? True? Clear? Ma'am, okay, ma'am, you did like this. Now, I have two colors. I want to give multiple colors. I want to give multiple colors. Here I've given only two colors. That is from and to. Now I want to give multiple colors, ma'am. The color should be keep on changing, ma'am. How to do? How to do then? First of all, copy the code for this one. Copy the code for this one. Please do copy the code for this one. Shall I go up? Yes, please copy the code for this one. Online students, please copy the code. Code copy madro. Aita, yin biru super fast. You done na? ಕೋಡ್ ನ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಗೀಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಬದಲು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೋದಾ? If you want you write, simply it's double time, no? So I said, if you want you write, I have mentioned. ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡು, ನೀನ್ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಬಡ್ಕೋ, ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಕೂತಾಳೆ. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಬಡ್ಕೊಂತಾಯಿ, ನಂಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕೋ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಮಾಡೋದು. Guys, are you people understanding? Any doubt? ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಮಾ? ಟೇಬಲ್, ಸಾರಿ. ಹಾ, Now, inside that paragraph which I have created, can I add some content inside that and move? How to add? How to add? So can I add it here? Yes. Can I add it as we stand for you? Is it getting added? Yes. Done writing? Done? Everyone? Done. ಹ್ಞೂ ಅನ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹ್ಞೂ ಅನ್ರಿ. Online students done. My dear sweet little online students done. Shall I go to the next one? Yes. So now, till now you people saw how to change two colors. Now I want to change multiple colors. I want to change multiple colors. So now, instead of mention, you will be using the same annotation, that is keyframes. But now, instead of this from, I will take it to 0%. Okay. Then I will take this to 25%. Add another 25, what you will get? 0, 25. 25 plus 25? Yeah, draw. Okay, let me copy this. Again, paste it. Now I will change this color. Tell some color name soon. Color name I'll draw. No okay, I'll save this. After this, now for now, let me remove this transform property. So how many colors? 1, 2. Let me change this to 50. 50 plus 25. Just draw 75. Copy. Paste. 75%. After 75, you will get 100. Yes or no? Save this. Go back. Multiple colors. Yes or no? ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? I'm getting multiple colors. Yes. Yes or no? Why are you people seeing me like that, yaar? For this one, instead of group, let me take this as dotted. Let me take this as dashed. I'll save this again. Refresh. Now getting now getting? Yes, clear? Clear with this? Ma'am, now I want to move this one towards the right. Okay. Then I wanted to come down. Again, go back to the right. Right or left? Left. Again, go back to its original place. I want to move that in a square format. Okay. So now, till now, you people were giving for transform, translate, you were just giving one pixel, one value. Yes or no? For now, you have something called as the same thing. Transform. If I have to move, obviously you will be using something called as translate. So now inside this translate, you can give two values now. You can give two values now. One is for the left value, another is one for top value. One is for left value and another one is for top value. Ma'am, how to give? So now my image is here. Yes or no? It's in its original place. So can I give it as 0 pixel? So first one I will give it as 0 pixel. Okay. Now I have to move towards the top. That is nothing but next. So obviously it is in the top only. So I have to give some pixel to it. So can I give it as 120 pixel? Yes, some pixel you will give. So now, before you saw my image from here, it will move towards here. Yes. Now, from the top, it has to move down. From the top, it has to move down. So what is my left value now? My left value, what was my left value previously? 120 pixel. It has to come down again. You're moving it again. So again 120 pixel. 120 pixel ilva? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? First one, it is 0 pixel and 0 pixel. It is in my original place. Now I have to move it. 0 pixel to, I'm pushing it. So 120 pixel. Now I have to come forward. First was 120. Now I'm moving here. So I'm pushing it again down. So with some pixel. So can I give some pixels? So can I take this as 120 pixel, comma 120 pixel? Yes or no? So now I have come here now. I have come here. I have to move back to the original place. I have to move back to the place. So now, don't you think that the first one is 0 pixel? I'm still 0 pixel and then I have to move this side. So it will be, hey, it is 120 comma 0. So yeah, first one it is 0 pixel that time in my original. Now I have to push it towards right side. So it is 0 comma 120. Yes. And then again it has to come back to its original place. It is 0 comma 0 pixel. Clear? It is nothing but you are giving the left value and top value. However you want, you move. Now I want it in circular format, so I am giving it like that. Clear? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಕಣ್ಣು ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಕಲರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ? So now here I will use so now what I will do here, I will give here something called as what? Transform and translate. First value I have, it is in its original place. So it is 0 pixel comma 0 pixel. Yes. Now I have to push it. Push it by giving some pixel. Yes or no? So again I will use transform, translate, and so can I give here some pixel? I will give 120 pixel. Yes. Yes or no? Now already the top value is there. That is 120 pixel. I have to give some left position, means downwards. Yes or no? So now again, can I say, I should give 120 comma 120. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? After that, it has to again come back to it. It has to come back to its place. Yes or no? So now again, I have to give 0 pixel and this should be 120. Yes. Yes or no? Sumne yes anta idira? Huh? Yes or no, guys? ನೀವೇ ನನಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಕಣ್ರು. ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಬೈಯಾಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದೇ ಸೇರಿ. If it has to come back to its original place, it should be 0 comma 0. Yes or no? Now see whether it is happening like that. Yes. Clear? Clear? Any doubt? Any doubt? It is moving, na? Yes. And the properties is also getting changed. Yes. Ma'am, for inside this one, I want to add background. I want to add one image. Add image if you want. How to add image? Where you will add image? Inside paragraph, inside slide. Will you add it inside the paragraph or slide? Now, you have the program here. Yes or no? I want to add one image inside that. You will add the image in this paragraph tag, or you will go wherever you have created something called a slide. You'll go there and add the image. Where you'll add the image? Paragraph. Pakka. Pakka paragraph. Let us see whether I'll get it or not. You are saying, ma'am, in the paragraph you add. Alva? Pakka na? Think. Guys, think. Think. Guys, don't you think that if you create one image here, after the paragraph tag, you will create one image. Yes or no? Yes or no? Don't you think that a separate image will be created there? Inside the paragraph. I don't want like that. You will add it inside the paragraph. How? You will go here. Yes, sir. And you will say IMG Tane. Then inside the paragraph means how? No, I want V stand for you also. I want V stand for you also, but I want to add the image also. Simple control. You have already created something called a slide, na? Go inside the slide and add the image, no? Forgot already? Already forgot. Ma'am, go and add inside the paragraph. Guys, you should add inside the slide. For that paragraph only, I have passed the class name as slide, no? Then inside this only, you will give the image, na? Yes or no? Forgot already? Evaporated. Huh? Clear with this? Clear with transform and animation properties? Yes, Manikanta, you're absolutely correct. Clear with this? Yes? Yes or no? So now can you do the task? Now can you do the task? Yes. ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಇದೆ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ yes or no so now if I want see first one you will create for what dog or cat or ant or whichever you want you take I have to create two slides here two classes here yes or no yes clear do it yes do it guys clear with the task clear with the task pakka yes or no you want the program ಹಂಗೆ ನೀವೇ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರು transform and animation is it easy or difficult easy or difficult guys easy you will do the task which I gave now yes or no yes or no joragi please do the task compared to all the other topics which I thought this is good no huh ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೂ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ if you have any doubts please do ask me ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಗಣೇಶ ಹಬ್ಬ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ನೋಡ್ರು. ಮತ್ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದಾರೆ? Can you tell us the task? Okay, who is the tasking? Purushottam. Purushottam, what were you doing till now? Ante? Due to network issue. Okay. Purushottam, the task is you have to create one image as a dog. Not image, you have to create one dog picture and you have to make that dog run around the bone. Clear? Please do the task. See, I have taught you people how to do transform, how to add the transform properties, how to add the animation properties also. Using that already I have taught you people how to create one image. Yes or no? By using border radius. Yes? Yes. So by using the same thing, please try to do the task. ಹಾ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? Animation name, motivation, count, keyframe, sliding from color change ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? ನನಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕುತ್ಕೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ನೀನು ಚೇರ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಬಂದು ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊ. ಇರೋ ನಾನೇ ಕುತ್ಕೊಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇರೋ. ಇವಾಗ ಕೂತ್ಕೋ. ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತಾ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಏನೋ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾನು ಬುಕ್ ತಗೋಬ ಸಾಕು. Online students, are you people doing or are you people sleeping? Online students. Online students, please do reply in the chat box. ಫೈಲ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಮ್ಮ ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ, ಫೈಲ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡು. ಫೈಲ್ ಇದೆ. Sir, I said you to make the dog run behind the bone, not the image. It's correct, but do the task which I gave, okay? Thanks, ma. Sure. Well, please show your output. ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಅವ್ರು ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಅಕ್ಕ ನೀನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಿಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಕ್ಕ ಅವ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಟಿಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ ಅಂಟು ಕ್ಯಾಟಿಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ತರನೇ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ನೀನು ತೋರ್ಸು ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ತೋರ್ಸು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ತೋರ್ಸು ಪ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ತರನೇ ಇದೆ ಬಟ್ ಯು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ತೋರ್ಸು ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ Please scan with your attendance. Everyone, please scan with your attendance. If you're done scanning with your attendance, tomorrow you people have to show the task. Okay. I want you people to draw the dog picture, not add the dog image. Dog, go on and make it run. Okay. Clear. Done. See you all tomorrow. Online students, if your people done scanning the attendance, you can leave for the day. But tomorrow, everyone is supposed to show the task. Then only I will continue with the class. Clear? Clear? Okay, you can leave for the day. Left, right.